All right, let's talk about something that could totally change how you think about your notes. I mean, completely. It's this idea called Notebook LLM, and it's all about taking that boring old text and making it, well, making it come alive.
You know that feeling, right? You get this amazing idea, this flash of inspiration, and you scramble to write it down. But when you come back to it later, it's just words. Flat, dead words on a screen. All that energy is gone. Wouldn't it be incredible if your notes could actually feel as alive as the idea did in your head?
Well, that feeling, that right there is the whole problem we're digging into. It's this journey every idea takes, from this amazing spark in your mind to, well, just a boring block of text.
And what's really cool is how the source material puts it. It says, imagine if back in the day when you had to write all your notes by hand. I mean, think about it. We've jumped from paper to screens, but at the end of the day, we're still just turning these huge, colorful ideas into plain old text. Not much has really changed, has it? And this just lays it all out perfectly. You've got the old way, static, text only, kind of boring. That amazing movie idea you had? It's just a paragraph of text. But then look at the new way. It's dynamic, it's visual, it's fun. This is all about closing that huge gap between the incredible thing you're imagining and what you actually see on the page.
Okay, so how do we actually make that jump? How do we get from the boring text to the cool visual? Well, that's where this new spark of tech comes in. Let's talk about the solution, Notebook LLM.
So what is this thing? In a nutshell, a Notebook LLM is a tool that can take your written notes and turn them into little animations or even fun cartoons. Think of it like a creative sidekick. It doesn't just save your words, it actually gets what you're saying and then shows it to you.
I know, it sounds a little like something out of a sci-fi movie, but this is really happening. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does this magic trick actually work? How do your notes become cartoons?
Okay, so it all starts with something you do 1,000,000 times a day. You just write a note. Let's say you type out something like, my idea for a new product, a smart umbrella that knows when it's going to rain and pings your phone so you don't forget it. It's a great idea, but yeah, it's just sitting there, just text.
But then, bam, you get to watch it turn into this fun, creative visual. All of a sudden, you're looking at a little cartoon umbrella tapping on a phone with a notification. The idea isn't just words anymore, it's actually happening. It's got personality.
And look, this isn't some kind of wizardry, it's a real process. It's pretty straightforward, actually. Step 1, you write your note. Simple. Step 2, the AI reads it and actually understands the concept. It figures out the who, what, where of your idea. And then, step 3, it uses that understanding to generate a visual. Kind of like those text-to-image tools you've probably played with. It just whips up a little cartoon that totally gets the point of your note.
Okay, the tech is super cool for sure, but what's the big deal? Why does this actually matter in the real world? Well, it all comes down to unlocking our creativity in a totally new way.
For starters, think about brainstorming. It just becomes so much easier. Picture this, you're in a meeting, and instead of just a boring list of bullet points on a screen, every single idea pops up with its own little animation. Suddenly, these abstract thoughts become real, tangible things that everyone can see and build on. It's a total game changer.
And then there's learning. This makes learning way more fun. Imagine you're a student and you're taking notes on, say, the water cycle. As you type, a little cartoon pops up showing the whole process. Evaporation, clouds forming, rain. It completely changes studying from just reading words to actually seeing how things work.
So let's pull back for a second and think about the big picture here. Because this is way more than just fun little cartoons. We're really talking about the future of ideas and what this all means for you, for anyone who creates things. See, this isn't just another cool feature on an app. It's a brand new way to play with your own thoughts. It creates this awesome feedback loop, right? You have an idea, the AI shows it to you, and seeing it might give you an even better idea. Your notes aren't just a place to store stuff anymore. They become a living, breathing workspace for your creativity. And that really brings us to the final and most exciting question. This whole thing kind of blurs the line between just thinking about something and actually making it. So I have to ask, if any idea you write down could instantly pop into a visual, what's the first thing you're going to create?